Have you ever felt pain? And by pain, I don't just mean like a paper cut or something like that. I mean real pain, gut-wrenching pain, pain that'll make you feel like you'll never be happy again, pain that you feel from the bottom of your toes to the deepest part of your soul. Well, me neither, but one time I broke my arm. And it's not just as simple as that. You see, I was 6 years old at the time. I just started first grade, and I found these pretty cool monkey bars at the playground. Now, these weren't regular monkey bars. It was a pretty weird structure, and something in the back of my head should have told me to not trust these monkey bars. But I've always been a curious person since I was a child, and to this day I carry that with me. However, there's a fine line between curiosity and being downright stupid. Even as a first grader, I should have not trusted these monkey bars, nor should have I thought that uh, doing a backflip off of them would only take 5 minutes to properly master and execute. But anyways, I decided to do this daring feat, and to nobody's surprise, I landed on my hands, but the force was so much that it went right to my elbow and it shattered it in around 5 or 6 different pieces. So as you can imagine, this was the beginning of a very traumatic experience for me, especially at such a young age. I got up from the ground and I saw that my arm was dangling and my teacher was screaming, "Oh my God," and they were rushing me down to the nurse's office, where eventually she just put some sort of makeshift sling on my arm, put some ice and called my parents, and then they had to deal with this mess. But anyways, after going through surgery and waking up and just being around with my family, and also my surgeon turned out to be a really cool guy, and he cracked a lot of jokes about my broken arm and whatever thing I tried to do on the monkey bars. But anyways, I was much more calm at the time. I had a whole night at the hospital to reflect on what I had done, what I could have done better. But to my surprise, that wasn't the end of the experience, of course, because now I had a cast. I held this cast for about 6 months, and during those 6 months, I learned a lot. Um, at first it was very difficult for me because as a 6 year old, you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of things that you want to do, and I couldn't play with the other children at recess because of the cast. I couldn't properly shower. That turned into some sort of pagan ritual where I had to wrap myself like some sort of plastic mummy. I had an incessant itch in my cast. Of course, how in movies or whatever you have to scratch in there with a pencil. I was doing that all the time. Um, Overall, I guess I was just different. I had some sort of limitation because of the cast. But anyways, I soon found out that some people experience these limitations on a permanent basis, while I was just there temporarily. All I had was some sort of hardship that I had to basically just buckle up and double down. So, in actuality, I take all of the things that I learned through those limitations and I keep them with me to this very day. For example, I don't know, maybe a very hard test, or having to study a lot, or not being able to go out with friends because you have something, a responsibility that you have to take care of. And these are just things that I learned specifically from that one moment that I had my cast. And well, I guess the most basic thing that we can take from this story is that if there's some sort of hardship, just remember that it's not going to last forever and that you're going to come out stronger. Thank you.